Gotta ask you these questions so I can put them in the call, okay?
Okay.
30th of June?
Yes.
Okay, how old is your daughter?
22.
Okay, what's her name?
My name?
Her name.
Her name?
Hello there, viewer. Your as of now unnamed narrator here. Just hoping that this message finds you well and that your family and yourself is having a very safe holiday season. Just wanted to take a quick moment to thank everyone for the continued support and the immense and fast channel growth. Please continue to share comments and more channel ideas, and please consider subscribing. It helps us out so much. With that being said, let's move on to today's study. Obviously, it's going to be Casey Anthony. Now, we're going to break a little bit from the script today. Instead of just reading you something planned ahead, we're going to go a little off the cuff. More of a, I suppose, podcast style. I would assume that most of our audience is familiar with Casey Anthony. If they're not, then I think it's more important for you to be familiar with Kaylee Anthony as opposed to Casey. And I think that most of the audience that knows would agree with that. Kaylee Anthony was an American girl who lived in Florida. Her mother was the aforementioned Casey Anthony, and she had a pair of maternal grandparents that cared for her dearly by the names of George and Cindy. On July 15th, back in 2008, she was reported missing, sadly. A 911 call was made by Cindy Anthony, the grandmother, who said that she had not seen Kaylee for 31 days, and that Casey's car had smelled of a dead body. It's chilling to hear, honestly, and that's what we're going to do today, actually. There is some footage out there of an interrogation, and I advise that you definitely go and look at it and take it for what it is. But what we're going to listen to today is the 3 911 calls that was placed by Cindy Anthony on that harrowing day. Why didn't Casey call? That's a good question. And there's a lot of reason and a lot of answering from Casey. None of it stitches well together, but I'll let you, the viewer, be the judge. But anyways, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into the 3 phone calls.
Please, this sound is being recorded. How can I help you? Thank you. Hello.
Hi, I drove to the police department here on Pershing, but you guys are closed. I need to bring someone into the police department. Can you tell me where the closest one I can come into?
What are you trying to accomplish by bringing them to the station?
I have a 22-year-old person that has grand theft sitting in my auto with me.
So the 22-year-old person stole something?
Yes.
Is this a relative?
Yes.
Where did they steal it from?
My car and also money.
Okay, is this your son?
Daughter.
Okay, so your daughter stole money from your car?
No, my car was stolen. We retrieved it today. We found out where it was at. I retrieved it. I've got that, and I've got affidavit for my banking account. I want to bring her in. I want to press charges.
Where did all of this happen?
Oh, it's been happening.
No, but I need to establish a jurisdiction is what I'm trying to.
Oh, I lived in Orlando.
Yeah, but what address did these thefts occur at?
Well, I guess my residence, I guess.
Okay.
4.
That's actually going to be in the jurisdiction of the sheriff's office, ma'am, not the Orlando Police Department.
All righty.
Let me transfer you over to the communications section for Orange County.
Okay. Now, is the Orlando Sheriff's Department the one on 436, is that open this afternoon, this evening?
The substation you're at on Pershing, if it's Orlando Police, we're open primarily during the day.
Uh-huh.
But that's not the sheriff. That's the city police, which does not
Right.
have jurisdiction for your
I
address.
know there's a sheriff's department on 436.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer you to the sheriff's communications section, and you can determine that. Hold on.
Okay. Because my next thing will be down to trial thing, and we'll have a court order together. If that's what you want to play, we'll do it, and you'll never. Well, then you have one more day. No, I'm not giving you another day. I've given you a month. All right, Senator.
911, what is the address? What's happening?
I have someone here that I need to be arrested in my home.
They're there right
I have
now?
a possible missing child. I have a 3-year-old that's been missing for a month.
A 3-year-old?
Yes.
Have you reported that?
I'm trying to do that now, ma'am.
Cindy has a really difficult time conveying to the operator what's going on. And I believe that Cindy has that problem because she's already made up her mind. You can hear when she opens with both of the calls, she needs to have someone arrested. We need to keep in mind as the public that, of course, that's not a decision for us to make, even though that may not be the wrong decision or the outcome of Cindy's phone call. But when we call, we need to report what's going on. That way we can be a little more concise with the operator and they can get to the emergency faster. You can tell both of the operators had to kind of probe Cindy to get the information. She's giving the right pieces, but just not at the right tempo. It might be a little bit nitpicky, but I think it's necessary. And also, keep in mind, there's a lot going on through Cindy's mind right now. She hasn't seen her baby in over a month, and she can't figure out why, her grandbaby's gone. So I don't fault Cindy at all, but I think it's just noteworthy to the viewer, you, that if you ever find yourself in an emergency situation, remember the people on the other line that you dial to, they need that information as soon as possible, just simply to help you.
Okay, what did the person do that you need arrested?
My daughter.
For what?
For stealing an auto and stealing money. I already spoke with someone. They said they would patch me through the Orlando Sheriff's Department and have a deputy here. I was in the car. I was going to drive her to the police station, and no one's open. They said they would bring a deputy to my home when I got home to call them.
So she stole your vehicle?
Yes.
When did she do that?
On the 30th. I just got it back from the impound. I'd like to speak to an officer. Can you have someone come out to my house?
Okay. Okay, I got to ask you these questions so I can put them in the call, okay?
Okay.
30th of June?
Yes.
Okay, how old is your daughter?
22.
Okay, what's her name?
My name?
Her name.
Her name?
And you said you have the vehicle back?
Yes. I have the statement.
She's there right now?
Yes, I got her. I finally found her after a month. She's been missing for a month. I found her, but we can't find my granddaughter. 5'1.5".
Thin, medium, or heavy build?
Thin,
Color hair?
brown,
What color shirt is she wearing?
white,
What color pants?
oh, they're shorts. They're plaid. They're like pink and teal and white and black plaid.
Does she have any weapons on her?
No.
Is she not telling you where her daughter is?
Correct.
Okay, we'll have a deputy out to you as soon as one's available, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Providing a moment in between the second and third call for some viewer discretion, just to make you, the viewer and listener, aware of what we're about to experience moving into the third phone call. It's quite difficult to listen to. You can very easily and distinctively feel the panic in Cindy's voice when she realizes that the baby is actually, in fact, very missing and not somewhere safe, as she had thought or had hoped. She had requested and repeatedly asked Casey to see the baby, to visit the baby, to speak to the baby over the last 30 days, and Casey continually told her mother that she was just far too busy with an assignment in Florida. She said that she was doing something for work in Tampa, or the baby was just simply with the nanny. Either way, like stated previously, it's hard to listen to. It's hard to listen to because it's relatable, as in, if you've ever been a parent, you don't have to be a parent. I mean, if you've ever felt loss, if you've ever felt like something important to you was just simply gone and you had no control over the situation, you can relate to this. But the other reason it's so frustrating is because of the sheer lack of empathy and emotion in Casey's voice. I'll let it speak for itself.
911, what's your emergency? I called a little bit ago. The deputy sheriff's not here. I found out my granddaughter has been taken. She has been missing for a month. Her mother finally admitted that she's been missing.
Okay, what is
here now?
Okay, what is the address that you're calling from?
We're talking about a 3-year-old little girl. So, my daughter finally admitted that the baby's in the store. I need to find her.
Your daughter admitted that the baby is where?
But the babysitter took her a month ago that my daughter's been looking for. I told you my daughter was missing for a month. I just found her today, but I can't find my granddaughter. And she just admitted to me that she's been trying to find her herself. There's something wrong. I found my daughter's car today, and it smells like there's been a dead body in the damn car.
Okay, what is the 3-year-old's name?
Kaylee, C-A-Y-L-E-E, Anthony.
Kaylee Anthony?
Yes.
Okay, is she white, black, or Hispanic?
She's white.
How long has she been missing for?
I have not seen her since the 7th of June.
What is her date of birth?
8/9/2000. Oh God, she's 3. She's 2005. So it's Karen's missing. Karen's missing. Casey says Danny took her a month ago. She's been missing for a month.
Okay, I understand. Can you calm down for me for just a minute, and I need to know what's going on, okay? I'm gonna try and talk. Is your daughter there?
I'm on the phone with them.
Is your daughter there?
Yes.
Can I speak with her? Do you mind if I speak with her? Thank you.
I called them 2 hours ago. They haven't gotten here. Can you see? Finally admitted to Danny took her a month ago.
Ma'am. Ma'am.
Okay, Danny's here. They want to talk to you. Answer the question. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Hi. Well, can you tell me what's going on a little bit?
I'm sorry?
Can you tell me a little bit what's going on?
My daughter's been missing for the last 31 days.
And you know who has her?
I know who has her. I've tried to contact her. I actually received a phone call today, now from a number that is no longer in service. I did get to speak to my daughter for about a minute.
Okay, did you guys call and report a vehicle stolen?
Yes, my mom did.
Okay, so there's been a vehicle stolen too?
No, this was my vehicle.
What vehicle was stolen?
It's a 98 Pontiac Sunfire.
Okay, I have deputies on the way to you right now for that. But now your 3-year-old daughter is missing. Kaylee Anthony.
Yes.
White female.
Anthony. Yes, white female.
3 years old. 8/9/2005 her date of birth.
Yes.
And you last saw her a month ago.
31 days. It's been 31 days.
Who has her? Do you have a name?
Her name is Zenaida Fernandez Gonzalez.
Who is that? Babysitter?
She's been my nanny for about a year and a half, almost 2 years.
Why are you calling now? Why didn't you call 31 days ago?
I've been looking for her and have gone through other resources to try to find her, which was stupid.
Okay. Can you give me the name of the nanny again? Like spell it out for me.
Zenaida, Zenaida.
Last name?
Fernandez hyphen Gonzalez. I think the officers are here.
The officers are there?
Yes.
Okay, hold on a second. Don't hang up with me yet. I need you... Okay.